Hey y'all, I have a request video from no other than Motor2K. Today we're going to be looking at towers and Georgia towers, basically. So yeah, all right. Yeah, there's a lot here. I haven't seen all of them, but I have a feeling that a lot of them is going to be very memorable towers and stuff. Hopefully that the Longlines tower that has a double dual setup is on there, because it has like two dual strobes that makes up the double dual setup um, on the top. That's what I always call them, double duals, or that I started calling them double duals in the spring in the Florida arc. And yeah, it can only be a double duel if both beacons are on top of the tower. And I'm pretty sure there's a dead single strobe below the two as well. So yeah, triple beacon set up on top. Sadly, the um, the single strobe is dead because I didn't see it flash whatsoever, and I don't think I ever will because the dual strobes are the main beacons. So yeah, this here is gonna be fun. All right, Tower One, very tall FM tower with only box strobes. There was a storm today, and the box strobes went out of sync. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Motor2K went to. I'm pretty sure he went to Atlanta. I thought he was like already home and stuff because when he said that he was going to Atlanta again, that was like a while ago, probably a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, I think. Uh, so yeah, I would imagine him being home now, but it looks like he's still there since he knows what happened to this tower and stuff. So yeah, let's look at this real fast. Let's see what it looks like. I remember seeing this tower I remember seeing pictures of this tower and stuff on a tower on the Tower Enthusiast server Diamond that Merzen created and stuff. So yeah, that's nice. I got a comment. Woohoo! I got beef and spaghetti duty. Woohoo! This is a classic. Okay, so that's it for the tower. I don't know if he said how many sets of beacons this has. If I had to make a little guess, there's probably like two or three on the tower itself and a single strobe on top because that's how it is. Like two or three sets of box strobes, and then on top, most of the time when there's like a tall tower with box strobes and red strobes or just box strobes, the box strobes and red strobes are usually always on the towers themselves. The top of the tower, though, would either get like a dual strobe or single strobe, depending on the beacons below it. So, yeah. Or if there's another beacon type, then yeah, like with LEDs, you'll have some big high intensity LEDs on the tower, and then on the top, there's like a normal LED you would see on literally any sort of tower today. So, yeah. I'm going to look. I'm going to find out how many beacons, how many sets of box strobes this has. So yeah, and I completely forgot if I told you guys this or not, but they were out of sync, and probably because there was a storm or something. I don't know, but the box strobes are out of sync. I don't know if it was at day or night mode or both. I don't know. So yeah, well, I was hoping it'd be sent back to Discord. Oh wait. Motor GK said that it only has box strobes, so that means that it doesn't have an FH8 on top. So that means that there might be like a group of box strobes on the very top of that antenna. That's rare. So yeah, and there's no stated number of there's no stated number of sets of box strobes are on the tower. So yeah. All right, so we're moving on to tower number two. Tower 2, another FM tower that has box strobes and FH7s. Basically, box strobes and red strobes. So yeah, like, Um, Usually, when it comes to beacon setups, like the box strobes, red strobes, and box strobes themselves and stuff, like towers like that, I would always say that the box strobes and red strobes setup always comes before the box strobes only setup. So yeah, so yeah, this here has like box strobes, red strobes, and an FH306 or dual strobe, FH324. Any of those two, I don't know. All right, let's. Oh my god! Hey, look, it worked. All right, so this one here, um, looks very similar, as you can see. Um, is there any like any close street view to it? Is that it? I don't know. Like, I'm looking at the right direction, you know. Hmm. Let's find out real fast. Okay, that's a old street view. Oh wait, this is the same street. Of course, that's the same. Yeah, nothing changed. Okay, I can see why he didn't add a closer street view to it. No new street view anywhere that I can see of. It's all old. Alright, now then Tower 3 and my phone's about to die and all that. I'm like, screw it. I'll still do this. Unless if it goes to 5% and stuff or lower, then I'll have to get the charger. Tower 3, the famous candelabra in Atlanta that has box strobes, FH and FH7s, and it also has, I believe, a dual strobe. If not, then it's an FH6. I don't know. Like, dual strobes are my favorite beacons, but at the same time, if it had an FH6 as its very top beacon, that would be cool. Like, I'll have more respect to that candelabra. It's already my third favorite candelabra, but with the FH6, that'll be cool, you know. So yeah, there's that. All right, so yeah, let's look at this. All right, so as you can see, here it is. Um, it's um, it's basically the Nashville candelabras merged. Like the one of them has box strobes and red strobes and a dual strobe. It does it the candelabra top piece like um those little those little the support rods they're not reaching out all the way to the very end of the top. They're kind of in the middle. The one with box strobes and an FH308, that's basically how it is. Like they're the same. Like this one's the same as that one because its rods reach all the way over to the end of the top. You know, so yeah. Um, I know this is kind of far fetched, but I believe this has a very I believe this tower goes to night mode very early. I remember when I seen it during the Florida arc, I seen it from a little distance. I was only able to see the top. I was able to see the top beacon flashing along with the box strobes over here on that part of the tower flashing. But the next time I seen it, I didn't see them flash whatsoever. So yeah, they're kind of like shut off, I believe, because they weren't even flashing whatsoever. So I believe it might go into night mode early. Yeah. And then somebody else made a video of it as well, and you weren't able to see the box shows flash either. So yeah, I have it. I believe it goes to night mode early, which is cool. You know, I wonder if it goes to day mode early as well. Like you just be in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden it would just light up the sky. You know, like So yeah, there's that. So there's also a little tower next to it. I don't want to spoil what beacons it has, but the top you're able to kind of tell what it has. You know, maybe not. Hopefully not, because that's a spoiler. So, yeah. Um, I forgot how many sets of box strobes this had, or just how many sets of beacons it had in general. Um, So yeah, there's that. I really, really, really want to film this at day and night, up close on this highway. Like this is my third favorite candelabra. I just want to film it. Just want to just film it, just right next to it. Just both towers in general. Like that would be cool, really. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. But I don't want to. I mean, what am I talking about? I meant to say I don't know. It's probably very, very unlikely unless if we stay a few nights at Atlanta. That'll give me a chance to do that. So maybe. Now then, we got done looking at one of the most iconic, or you know, one of the most iconic and my favorite tower in Atlanta. We're now going to go into the fourth tower, which is most definitely the red and white tower that stands next to it. I would believe, um, like this is a perfect opportunity to show both of them off separately, but at the same time, you know. So yeah, tower five. Oh, I didn't even realize like this is both tower 3 and 4. So yeah, yeah, all right. So we just looked at the famous candelabra in Atlanta that has box strobes, FH307s, and a dual strobe or 306. Now we're on to Tower 4. Um, Tower 4 right next door has. Oh wow, I didn't. Tower 4 right next door just has just box strobes. So yeah, nice, really. Like that was a perfect time to make a rhyme. All right, back to that back to the link and stuff. So yeah. So we're going to scale it. Are those markers? What is this? Is that a marker? It can't be, right? Like I never seen a marker like that. I never seen a marker reach out that far out of the tower, man. So yeah, there's its first set of or I consider the second. I consider I always consider the the bottom set of any sort of beacons, the second beacon, the second set of beacons. I always consider the top one the first. So when I say here's our first set of beacons, it's just the first one that's shown on screen, but in reality it's the second set of box strobes. So yeah, there they are if you weren't able to see. Oh, I've also forgot to show off the beacons on the candelabra as well. There's its box strobes, and up above it, there's two red strobes. For some reason, when it comes to the box strobe and red strobe setup, there's three box strobes There's three box strobes because box strobes are not like normal low intensity strobes. Like they don't have like a panoramic. They don't flash in all directions. They only flash one little direction. So you need like two more to cover the entire area. So yeah, but for some reason they don't add like they don't add three red strobes for each. They don't add a red strobe for each box strobe. Like there's only usually only two sets of box. There's okay, but I'm acting stupid now. There's only usually only two red strobes above two of the box strobes. I wish they just added three, like that would be cool, that would make things a little better or a little cooler, not better, because, that's just another, that's just more money to spend on stuff. I know, that they can't add one because that's not going to be bright enough. They'll have to add two and stuff. So yeah, there's that. So there's both beacons on the towers. Now we scale up, and now we reach the top. Now the red and white tower. This here is the special part of the tower. The thing that I like about this tower. something I haven't discovered when I first seen it, but I eventually discovered it while checking it out once. Not too sure what time that was, but and I had to charge my phone now. The top, you're able to see at least two of the box strobes. The third one's hard to see, but there's another set of box strobes up there. They're not at the very, very top because there's like three antennas are blocking that spot, so they have to be below the antennas, like but below the top, basically. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but no worries. There's a mysterious secondary beacon, just right at the very top. I don't know what it is. Um, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it works or not. It probably doesn't, but there it is, just a random beacon up there. Looks like a single strobe FH308. Um, I don't know why there's a little beacon up there when you already got box strobes are even brighter than it. So yeah, it's kind of weird, man. So um, you know, I really want to see this little tower at night, or just both towers at night in general, but all the videos I've seen of it, I couldn't see this little red and white one at night. I don't know why. Like, I remember watching a video, and this here, the candelabra, was the only one that was visible. So yeah, it was the only visible one at night. So yeah, it kind of sucked. I wanted to see the little one next to it shine white to see if it shined white or if it shined red possibly, because I theorized that that little beacon up on top was an old school incandescent at for night mode, and there's just another incandescent on the other set of box strobes down there that was hidden inside the tower. But so far, I haven't seen that. I couldn't find it. So yeah, but Motor 2K, if he's saying it shines white only, then that means he's right, because he must have seen this at night a couple times, because he's been down here twice. He's been down in Atlanta twice I know of, and the second time he's still in it, I believe, because he said today that one tower's box shows went out of sync. So yeah, he didn't leave yet, or maybe he was on his way home, but he just seen that. I don't know, not too sure. So yeah, I hope that that secondary little beacon on top actually flashes too, like two sets of box shows that are flashing, and an unnecessary little beacon up there is doing the same as well at day and night. That'll be cool. Or actually, that little beacon can be stuck on day mode, and that would be nice. Like, you know, some box strobes on it on their night modes, and then you got a bright light that's like flashing that's below them or above them, I meant to say. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. So yeah, but sadly, that's not how it is, I believe, because Motor GK never said anything about it. So there's that. All right, so now then, we're moving on to Tower 5. Oof. Okay, Discord kind of sent me to the newest messages here, so yeah, my apologies. So we just looked at Tower 3 and 4. Now then, Tower 5, which I believe might be another one of the candelabras, maybe, I don't know. Tower 5 has night mode only LEDs. I believe moderns. Hmm. I seen this one at a distance. I remember when I was looking at the candelabra and stuff, I seen two big towers at a distance, and one of them looked like it had like two visible things on top of it, like a mound of antennas, like right now it has and stuff. So yeah, so yeah, there's the beacons. It's not hard it's not really hard to not believe. Um, you know, oh wait, no, that's wrong. All right, so it's not hard to believe that it actually does have moderns, because the beacon looks Wait a sec. Oh no, wait. It can have either two moderns that I can name off, or three actually. There's three now that I know of, thanks to Aiden. So the first type of modern LED is the one that ITL makes. They're the ones that look like single strobes or FH08s in general. Like they look like FH08s on top of a tower. It's kind of weird, you know. So yeah, the second type of modern LED is when a crappy LED gets some modern LED night mode. It's a half and half thing. So yeah, but I still consider them to be modern LEDs if they have that night mode. If they have the normal crappy LED night mode, then they're crappy LEDs. And then now the one that Aiden that the one that I discovered thanks to Aiden is Drake lighting LEDs. Yeah, I didn't know a famous musician made beacons, right? Okay, that's just a horrible joke. All right, so looks like Drake lighting, whatever it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called Drake Lighting. It's a less common beacon company, but they make LEDs, and there's a there is a guide cookie cutter tower that is close to Houston, Missouri. It has modern LEDs without markers, and I made a video of it pointing at, well, zooming into its LEDs, and Aiden, which is like, holy crap, those are Drake lighting LEDs. So yeah, so there's three type of modern LEDs. So yeah, there's that. And I just want to say, I think the top of this tower looks cool. I like how there's like these two mounts of antennas here. Like that's very, very nice. And then that little antenna there, that's pretty cool as well. I have a feeling this one's going to be next. So yeah, or maybe these two towers are on the same link. The same message maybe, or they're separate. I don't know. Let's look. Okay, it's only. Why is my phone at 1%? Like, seriously? Seriously, man? It's been charging this entire time. Why is it now? Why is it decreasing? So yeah, if the phone dies, then yeah, that sucks. I'll have to piece it all together with damn Movie Maker, and I won't be able to tell how long the video will be. After that, like right now, it's 22 minutes long and stuff. So yeah, if I have to make another clip that's like this long or longer, I'll lose track of how long it is, and it'll probably become an hour long video. So yeah, Tower 6 has incandescence. This here's probably that one tower that. Yep, it is. I knew it. I called it. Yeah. At least this one has incandescence. Sadly, the cooler they're looking to has to have LEDs. That sucks. It looks like the modern LEDs are well hidden as well. Like I can't see them whatsoever. Sadly, if I get a little closer to the tower, maybe I can see them. Like there's some street view here. Hopefully that tree is not blocking it. All right, so I just realized there's a third tower here as well. Yeah, boy. All right, wait a second. That's okay. Never mind. Like, what is this? Is this the one with the LEDs? Yeah, I think this one. Maybe that one's the one with the LEDs and stuff. What is this one? Like, I don't remember this one. Is this a beaconless one? I don't know. I can see something there. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's a beacon. I don't know. I'm getting deja vu from this as well. I must have seen this before. So yeah. I think that one's it. Maybe. I don't know. This is confusing. Confusing. Come on, man. Is this it? Oh wow, this sunlight. No. No. What did I click? What did I click? My apologies. My phone died in the middle of recording. It's probably why Google Maps started to just load and I couldn't even do anything. I thought I clicked on like like a little business icon, And usually when that happens, there's like a little bit of a window where Google Maps will load, and you can't even move the screen, and then it'll show the business you accidentally clicked. So yeah, that's what I thought happened. But no, my phone died. I don't know why it died. It was literally on the charger. This only happened once. Like, even at 1 or 2%, when I plug it in, it should the battery, it should go up and not die. Though when I plugged it in, it did show me that there's something up with the charger. There's a warning, little caution warning sign that was on my screen. So I just switched chargers, because that's how it is, I guess. So yeah, we're just looking at Tower 6, and there's a little bit of confusion, I was just like, what seriously, what? So wait a second, where is there's like three towers here with the one with the modern LEDs, and then this one, and then that there's another red and white one. I don't know if that small one is the one with the LEDs. All right, Google Maps, like, you're not working, I guess. Yeah, it's not working. All right, well, let's try that again. Okay, when it kicks you back into like the when it kicks you back into normal map view, then that's something, So yeah, I don't know if that little tower next to the other tower is the one with the incandescence. If so, then I would be a little cursed, because the tower is gray, and gray towers aren't supposed to, have night mode only beacons. But as you can see, I see no incandescence on it. Yeah, like this one here, I'm pretty sure is beaconless. So this one here is the one we're supposed to be looking at. So let's look at it real fast. This is where the phone died. So yeah, all right. So we're here. So there's some markers, and the incandescent is on that platform. Right? There's multiple platforms you're able to see there. So let's move a little farther away, and I still can't. Maybe I can kind of see the incandescence. Maybe, I don't know. The top looks like it has incandescent stuff. So yeah, I think I got the right tower. Unless that gray one is the one, but I'm pretty sure it's beaconless, right? Right. I have no idea. I have no idea if that's beaconless or not. I didn't even know it existed. Like the first view, I didn't even see it. Like it was even there. And then this view, this link, that street view that just popped into it, and I confused it with this tower and stuff and all that stuff. Kind of weird. So yeah, there's that. All right, time for Tower 7. And this is a time where I thought he was done with the list because he went offline. So when he goes offline, that usually means he's done. But there's more. So yeah, this is Tower 7. Tower 7 has incandescence, possibly an old school on top. So yeah, possibly if he says there's... Wait a second. This is the same tower we looked at. Okay, what? Wait a sec. What? Okay, this here is throwing me into a big loop. Like, look at this. So this is what we're supposed to look at? That little tower there? Because I already know this one has LEDs. This one here, I couldn't even see if it had beacons or not. I don't even see markers. And you guys are probably just like, what? Those over there are markers, but those are kind of like static things. Like, I don't see any beacons on this tower, unless there's like one on top, which that's very, very unlikely. It's kind of weird. Like, hopefully Motorship King answers that question. Like, I have no idea if this is beaconless or not. I believe it's beaconless because it's right next to a much taller tower that has, quote unquote, a a very very good, like the best ever beacon lighting system because it's LED. That's what any sort of beacon company would, any sort of beacon company would just be like, this here's our ultimate creation, the best beacons we ever built, and best beacons we ever made and stuff, even better than before and stuff. So yeah, you know, that's how it is because they kind of have to sell that crap, because that's business. So if Motor K said this one has most possibly has an old school incandescent on top, that means that the others are moderns. Because if they were all old schools, then he wouldn't mention that one single, he wouldn't single out the incandescent on top, really, like, unless if it was like the only one on the tower, because the other incandescents on the tower are modern. I don't know though, but possibly, maybe. All right, tower number 8, candelabra that has old school LEDs. I kind of scared to Oh, never mind. This one's I know this one. I thought this one had incandescents. Guess it had LEDs and stuff. And there's a little tower next to it too. I have a feeling it's beaconless though because it does look small. Um, there's some markers. The beacons, they are hard to find. Look, where's the damn beacons? There's no beacons I'm able to see of. Like, seriously, man. Where are they? Just where? Just where? Well, you want to try to see if there's like any, there's a little bit, there's street view behind it. So yeah, it's got street view behind this little boy here, the smaller red and white candelabra, and you got Big Daddy over here. Alright, let's see. No, I don't see it. I don't see any. They're very well hidden because I can't even see it. Can't even see a single LED on here. That sucks, man. I wanted to see what the LEDs it had so I can find out if it had. Well, I mean, if I can, so I can find out if what LED it has and stuff. Like, fading TWR fading LEDs. They can look like single strobes on towers when you see them when you see them on towers. That's what I should have said. So yeah. Other than that, if they're flat, then they can literally be any sort of LED ever because 99% of LEDs are just flat pancakes. So, I'm tired of Discord always sending me to the newest messages on this every time I return to the site after Google Maps. So yeah, seems like that's it for the list. So yeah, let's roll in the credits. All right, so yeah, there's the credits and all that stuff. So see y'all later. Bye. Fools. They thought it was over. They have no idea what's coming to them. They have no idea whatsoever. They will pay for forgetting us. Am I right, Candelabri? Yes, they will pay for forgetting us. Because we are special towers among this big city. Though it's a disappointment how they forgot us already. But soon they will learn.